Now, ladies and gentlemen, the CSGO/CS2 skins market is currently in shambles. Right now, it's more confusing and harder to predict than ever before. Just like any other year, when a new major collection comes out, specifically stickers, they tend to drop. Stockholm and Antwerp, on the other hand, because they look so similar to Paris, you would have thought they would have fallen down on price, but they just did the complete opposite, where they skyrocketed. When the trade locks ended for the Paris 75% off sale, those stickers flooded the market, yet they rose even higher. With CS2 almost here, the hype is bigger than any time before, so in theory, they should have gone up, yet they've dropped. And to add on to everything else, with an extra controversy, $20+ million in skins, and hundreds, soon to be thousands of different accounts have been banned. Now, the commentary for today is about the future of the skins market, but most importantly, why we've seen such drops as of right now, and where I think the market's headed. Now, today's video sponsor is SkinSwap. SkinSwap is a premier trading / buying and selling marketplace for your CSGO and Rust items. They have a trading feature with great rates and a variety of different skins. If you decide to deposit, you get an extra 40% top-up bonus. You can also sell your skins for straight cash with multiple different cash out options of your choice. If you sign up today using the link in the description, you get a free case to open with a shot at winning $150. If interested, it'll be at the top of the link in the description below. Now, quickly before the video starts, I want to give you guys some more context. This video was originally recorded a week ago during the community drama, but I still believe it's very relevant, it's valid, and it answers questions about the general market of Counter-Strike, and specifically why we're seeing certain items in a decline. Other points I don't mention in today's video, due to there not being a lot of context at the date of recording, which this would also explain why certain skins and items are in a decline, is that the Steam market is currently broken. When it comes to listing an item, that doesn't seem to be working for everybody. Some can't buy either, and that goes with buy orders as well. Many marketplaces reference Steam prices. That could be a solid reason of why this happened recently. Now, firstly, for today's video, I want to draw a timeline with the skins market, where things went up, where things went down, and where they are right now, and the things in between. So where this all really began was CS2's announcement. This kind of blew everyone away. The CS community and even new players were really excited. The only problem is the player count didn't go up very much just because of this announcement. The only thing that really got affected was the skins market. It went absolutely above and beyond what we ever thought was possible. Skins quickly went 2 to 5 to 10x of what they were just a couple months prior. That happened all in the span of just a week, and it continued to go up. But with no new players coming to the game, very limited access for this limited test, as in the name itself, I think this also has to do, which we will touch later, of why skins have kind of just leveled out. Then you had the Paris 75% off sale with also no new content, no operation as those who thought, no new case, and everyone was hooked on these Paris stickers. You also the Anubis souvenir package, which this was one of the most open cases in the shortest amount of time, I think, in CS history. So we got a lot of content in a very short period of time. And then the limited test build with Dust 2 went off the grid for around a month. We didn't hear anything from Valve, people couldn't access it, people couldn't even load up the game. And then all of a sudden, Mirage is added and everything's back to normal. Skins are sky high, the Paris 75% off sale comes around, and that kind of leads us into right now. Now, going forward from this timeline, I now want to talk about the Gamba situation in this whole ordeal, which I think has probably played a pretty big role of why skins are not going up, if anything down, and why some people are panic selling. So as of right now, people with a $1 all the way up to $500,000 inventory have just been wiped off the grid by Gamba himself. To add on to all of this, those skins, why they're being banned with those people, they're pretty much Gamba resellers. They'll buy skins off of certain marketplaces, do cash trades, they'll sell them on these Gamba marketplaces. We also don't know the entire situation right now. Many people are thinking this is a report bot based off how many people are getting banned all at once. We won't really know until Valve says anything. So the uncertainty is definitely scaring people, and you have a good reason to be. Skins that have been banned, or Valve is finding this out, they're being listed in bulk on places, for an example, like Skinport. Those trades are being reverted. So the marketplace loses out of money, the original seller, and the buyer who doesn't get the item. So at the end of the day, the marketplace either has to refund these buyers, refund the sellers, but they can't really do that. It's a pretty big mess. So marketplaces like Skinport have publicly come out on Twitter a couple of times now. It stopped for around 2 to 3 days, then just happened again the other day, where skins can't be sold on the marketplace. They can't be listed, but the ones on there can be sold. Also, to keep in mind, the skins that are getting banned are mainly higher tier. Things like the Gunneer, Howls, people who are also buying and selling, pretty much cash trading, are also nervous. People like Anomaly, publicly on their stream, are getting pretty scared, panic selling a bunch of things. That's also not helping the scare and people not wanting to panic sell. I think what this whole situation has done, it has woken many people up in the reality of CS skins and just investments in general and its status. Just like any other investment, it always comes with a risk, but also some luck, and CS, as of recently, has been mainly just luck. Skins are in a very gray area, and then Gamba is in another gray area that we just don't know. It's uncharted waters. Now, 2 months ago, Valve has come out with a new online code of conduct stating that Gamba is now a bannable offense. It went in depth with things that we didn't really know before and just cleared up the air, which is great, but I think another one needs to come out going more in depth of what this actually means for us and just the average Joe. So with big figures in the community, the Gamba situation, marketplaces temporarily shutting down their selling feature is scaring a little bit of people, because if you have $5,000, $6,000, maybe even $1,000, whatever is a lot of money to you, and you can't get that out, that's kind of concerning. thing. Because the great thing about CS skins is you can sell them whenever you want. That's why Counter-Strike skins are just better than really any other game. You can get your real life money for them, and you guys kind of know the rest. Now, the last reason I think we're seeing some drops is something we talked about in Mando Monday and quickly at the beginning of this video, and that is the CS2 hype has somewhat ended, or maybe been put on the pause until we get more information of its actual release. But I think Gamba is the main reason this has happened. With prices where they were at, rising as fast as they were, it just wasn't sustainable. If we were getting more players to the game, like an extra million or two, it would make a bunch of sense, but it's just getting circulated. Now, as of right now, I think the market will rise when we get more clear and indefinite answer of the Gamba situation and people getting banned, how you can specifically, and when CS2 finally comes out, we get an open beta and just more people can play it in general. For those of you who are nervous about getting banned, if you Gamba'd 3-4 years ago, maybe even this year, you weren't selling a bunch in these marketplaces, I wouldn't really be too concerned. It's mainly the top dogs who did it over and over and over again, broke Valve's online code of conduct. I would revoke your API key, get a new one, and only use trusted marketplaces for skin trading and buying and selling. Let me know what you guys think down below. Where do you think the skins market's headed? Do you think we're ever going to top the all-time highs we saw just the past couple of months? Or do you think we're just going to stable out? I guess one quick thing to note, why people want some sort of answer or public announcement from Valve is many think there's going to be another trade hold, pretty much trade hold 2.0 as we saw a few years ago after the old Gamba situation where they added the 7-day trade hold. Could they add a 30-day? Could they add 14 days? Something I've thought about. Maybe someone has to be added on your friends list for a certain amount of time. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.